absolutes. Conscious creators. There are no absolutes. For to be an absolute means there are no other options, no other choices, no other potentials or possibilities. And there is always an innumerable number of potentials and possibilities. For the mix of thoughts have no end. The potential for emotion and the energies that you can tag to an idea have no end. There is no boundary to the levels of frequency that you can be entertaining. The space, the distance between your normal level of vibration and a level of vibration that can be from your perspective lower or higher, there is no end. And then when you mix in the influences that you are observing and experiencing through your physical senses from outside of you, again, the potential is immense. There are no absolutes. Therefore, that's why the experiences vary so tremendously on your planet. And also how experience can stay the same. Demographics, location, potential for success, potential for perceived failure, potential for safety, potential for perceived danger, all these things, depending on where a person is, depending on their mental makeup, depending on their vibrational consistency, play a role in the potentials and possibilities that are there or that are allowed into the being of one who is creating. You have to understand that the nature of reality on your plane of existence is endless. And although many, many different potentials have been realized, there are still potentials that can be born anew on your plane of existence. The challenge is for everyone who is creating, which is everyone, you are taking in material from your physical senses, so you are believing in potentials that have already been realized and accepting them as true. This is something that's happened on your plane of existence. The child that comes into your plane of existence takes on the belief systems, the understandings, the absolute possibilities they believe in through the experiences of their parents or their family members, until by chance they see someone outside of that structure that they connect with, and they begin to imagine themselves in that position of success, or mistakenly imagine themselves in that position of lack or of failure because of the emotional connection that has been established or created. And once this happens, they begin to create based on those ideas, based on the material that they have sown or allowed in through their physical senses, and it begins to be reflected back as experience. So you see, this is why so many have life experiences that mirror the family that they were close in alignment with and kin to growing up, because of the conditioning, because of the programming, and very few escape it. Very few escape the programming of their childhood, the programming, the conditioning of their parents. And that's why so many stay in similar positions, similar locations. They get similar jobs. They have similar financial circumstance. They have similar levels of health and well-being. They have similar relationship experience. It's because of the conditioning. It's because of the programming. And this is why very few new experiences make their way into the individual. Now, your planet is still spurred on by those who buck the system. Those who stand outside of the system strive to be rebels, if you will, in their thoughts, in their feelings, and they are choosing, whether consciously or unconsciously, whether there is fear at their core or love at their core, they are choosing to be outside of the system. And through these individuals, oftentimes, magnificent newness is birthed. Magnificent new possibilities are born. Magnificent new potentialities are brought into physical expression for the world to see and say, "Ah, that's possible. I've always wondered, that's possible." And that sparks new, and that sparks more in the mind of humanity. But it's often very few, because very few are outside of or step outside of the conditioning, step outside of the programming. You can see what the programming is. The norm is lack and scarcity. In scarcity, it's not abundance. Even though that's the truth of source that is constantly being expressed as your planet, and you can witness it, you can observe it. But because you have been conditioned, most have been conditioned to lack and scarcity, that's their experience. Most are conditioned to dis-ease in the mind and body, and that's their experience. Most are conditioned to difficulty, to pain, to hard work, believing that that is the formula for the success that they seek. And yet they don't understand why they very seldom attain it. They don't understand why their inner feelings, ideas, thoughts are not ones of success. Why they feel weighted, why they feel burdened, why they feel heavy in their efforts to attain that which they perceive to be success. It's because they have been conditioned to that end. You have been conditioned to some degree to that end. And you must be aware of the conditioning. You must be aware of your programming in order to escape it. It must be brought into your conscious awareness in order for you to transform it and remake yourself in the image of that which you desire to express and experience. This is powerful. Very few get it. Most attain and achieve in their life, not by accident, but they are unconscious of the process. You, those aspiring to be powerful conscious creators, you who are open to these transmissions, are conscious of the process. And now it is important that you get about the play and practice of unraveling that which is of low vibration within you, unraveling that which conflicts with your truth, unraveling that which conflicts with your true inspired desires, so that you can begin to, in an accelerated fashion, become that which expresses your desires, become that which expresses the truth of your being. Powerful you are. Without bounds you are. Immense you are. And we are here to support you in remembering yourself, rediscovering yourself, not after you transition and leave your physical body, but now as you walk on your plane of existence, that you might breathe your inspirations into physical reality, and that you might be a model for all that you come in contact with. This is what we desire for you to know. This is what you must understand. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We're here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you, and we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.